Hello! In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a navigation or a menu in Laminas MVC skeleton application. In order to do so, we'll have to visit the Laminas Starter Kit website, as you probably know by watching previous videos, and by just typing /tools /navigation generator, or just by navigating through the menu. Right down below we have a form that we have to fill in order to get the files. So let's start that. Let's type a secondary module, its application. By the way, if you are unclear about things that we are just typing here too quickly, just watch some of our previous videos in order to get up to speed with what we are actually doing. So let's say we will have a 3 items into our menu. The first one, second and third. Let's click a checkbox for including a new controller code. That way our code would be plug and play, so we'll just work without any errors thrown by the Laminas. Let's click generate. We have a couple of files outputted. One of them is layout.phtml, which renders the page controller. So the menu would be actually appended to that view file, but on the very bottom, just because the generator doesn't really know where to put the code, so it will be up to us to actually position it properly. We have a couple of modules configs. One of them is a global PHP, which actually contains a list of available routes for that menu, which will drive a generator for showing, for instance, a label first and an instance of label second and the third. And then inside the module.config.php we have additional helper controllers, which actually have to be instantiated for our application. One of them is actually a location to our view file, which will be used for displaying the menu. We have a view file for the menu.phtml and the extra optionally created controller. We also have 3 different view files, but as always we'll just use a CLI usage to do that. So let's scroll down below. There's a line of MVC navigation together with a list of items, include controller flag, module, and then the name of the navigation. So let's open a shell command. Let's type in what we need. For our example, I've just modified the names for the items. So we have a custom one, setup and terms. Let's press enter. So we created a new menu called secondary for the application module. The configs have been injected and updated. We have a new view file, controller, and layout.phtml updated. So if we go back to Laminas MVC skeleton application and just hit refresh, there's no update of the menu on the top. That's because the menu is generated and appended on the bottom. So it's right over here on the bottom. So let's open our editor. Let's go to layout.phtml file. Let's just cut this section of the code and replace it of where we actually want it. Let's hit refresh, and we have 3 different items on the top. Let's click one of them. We can see that the custom partials of the view files are actually being rendered correctly, and we can access every single navigation. Right? Thank you for listening.